So this is the iVoomi IV Smart 4G smartphone and it costs around 2,800 rupees, and in this price point it's offering 4G LTE functionality, and on the box it says 4G high speed, it's good to use for GeoSIM, dual WhatsApp, Android Marshmallow, 4-inch WVGA display, dual SIM, 512 MB RAM, 4GB ROM, 2.3 megapixel camera, 1.2 quad-core processor, and as I'm pretty much sure it will be a very bad processor, 128GB expandable memory, that's great, 1800 mAh battery, and here it says made in India. And now let's unbox it. And inside the box we get the smartphone itself, and I must say it's pretty lightweight. Anyways, let's keep it aside, let's see what else we get. And here we get a pair of earphones, and this is the micro USB charging cable, and this is the power adapter, and its output is 5 volts 0.5 ampere, it's not a fast charger. And here we get some paperwork and a screen protector, that's great. And here we have the removable battery, and its capacity is 1800 mAh as you can see here. So guys, now let me clean this mess and put this battery inside the phone, and from here it opens up. And the good thing is that it has separate SIM card slot and a separate micro SD card slot, and here the battery goes. And at the top side it has the 3.5mm jack, a micro USB port for charging, at this side it has the volume rockers, a power button, and at the back it has 2 megapixel camera, a LED flash, and an iVoomi logo. And at the front side here it has the earpiece, a 0.3 megapixel camera, and a 4-inch WVGA display, which means it has the resolution of 480x800, and these are the capacitive buttons. So guys, now I've done all these settings, and now let's see how much storage free we get out of 4GB. And out of 4GB we get around 1GB of space free. So definitely guys, it's not for the primary driver. And now let me show you the camera interface. So this is how the camera interface looks like, and it's very basic as you can see. Guys, in terms of rear camera as well as the front camera, both the cameras are very average, but again in this price point what we can expect, so it's okay I would say. So guys, now I'm using this smartphone for around 1 day, and yes, I have not tested very much, but I can give you a basic idea how this smartphone is. So first let's start with its pros, what I read. And the number 2 pro is its battery life, which I feel is its strong point. As you can see right now the battery life is around 35%, and the screen time I got around is 3 hours, which means that it can last me around 4 to 4.5 hours, which is pretty good considering it has 1800 mAh of battery. And talking about its charging time, the charging time is a little bit higher, it's around 3 hours if you charge it from 10 to 100%. The number 3 pro is hotspot battery life. I know many of you are going to use it as a hotspot with your GeoSIM. I must say it's a pretty good device for that. If you turn on the hotspot and if you turn off the screen, you can manage to get around 7 to 8 hours of battery life. And the good thing is that while the hotspot is turned on and you charge it, it will charge, it will not discharge. The thing is that many 4G smartphones around this price range, they generally discharge if you try to charge it while the hotspot is turned on, but here is not the case. The pro number 4 is a speaker, and guys, the speaker is not the best, but again considering this price it's very good, and this is how it sounds. Is very average, also the view angles are not great. Next, the number 2 con is its processor. Although it says it has quad-core processor, but it's a very average processor, even though in basic games like Temple Run it lags, but the basic usage like watching YouTube videos is okay. And guys, these all cons are ignorable if you see its price point. I would say they have put a 4G Volte functionality in a 2015 smartphone. Also guys, yesterday Jio launched a Jio phone, and I'm amazed that they have put an NFC chip in a 1500 phone. I mean technically it's 0 rupees, but if you compare this iVoomi with the Jio phone, again this iVoomi costs 1300 rupees more. With this smartphone you get a bigger and touch display, Wi-Fi, hotspot. Again with the Jio phone it has some controversies regarding the hotspot, and the main functionality is a full-fledged smartphone and it has Android OS, it's customizable. Again guys, I'm just doing a basic comparison with the features launched yesterday in the launch. Also the big question is that what about the availability regarding the Jio phone? But I'm very happy about Jio, they have launched a very good phone, technically at 0 rupees, but if you see it's 1500 rupees. I would say if this thing comes in market, it will be a great hit. Personally, I think like right now on Amazon, they are doing some cool offers with this phone. Again, the link will be in the description, you can check that out. Also, if you want to see the comparison between the Jio phone and this smartphone, hit that like button. Also, if you want the giveaways for this